We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between our visitors and the Toronto Huskies.
Tucker set to kick off.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now this
Who the fuck is that?
Downfield on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Gain of 26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And some space here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
Nah, we
he showed
drafted.
his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all
I
the
dropped
way
the
down
line
to the goal
early.
line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
And this time, the yards won't come.
Damn, Tony.
They'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs. That was a pretty clinical drive.
How you say that?
They seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
That's because we're in like year 4 or 5 now.
He goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Wait till you see this nigga.
And only able to get this to the 19, so
Oh,
probably should have
Little
had
Christian
touchback.
stack.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, all Madden, yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Burgess.
I don't know. Let's go.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And a give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, who? Oh, from Virginia? I actually know who the fuck. Like, they said like Omar or something.
Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
No, I get that.
They're going to try and throw.
Rick, what?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's
Picked
tough.
up by Denzel Ward. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On first down, Hurts. Flush to his right.
Oh my God, yo! Look at the pick that just happened.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On second down,
depends on when you have it.
and he'll get it out to
Depends on
midfield. Looks like
probably
he'll
another
start
couple
right
years
in midfield
of
at
this.
the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Probably too much. Depends if he wins.
First down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
No, Tyron said, "You want Josh? You ready?"
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow.
You just got to set up your
It's going to be this
YouTube.
cold. I want snow. You should see Charles.
It's actually
Cease.
easier
He's
than the
looking at me
P4.
like I'm
P4
crazy.
it used to be hard as hell.
Back to throw.
He's
Burgess
running.
in trouble, and he's taken down.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the...
Oh, the pressure too great.
Oh, he's done. He's done. He's hurt.
Appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look,
What's fake?
we'll step aside. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time.
Text Tyrell Josh and tell him you about to, like just say you got time to shower. He's trying to shower and shit. He said I'm on.
Good kick angled for the sidelines, and it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what
Tell him
the
that
side judge says.
whether or not he can shower. Like, he want to know if he can try to shower real quick.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense is going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Powers through. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
intercepted.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads.
No, that was a punt because last time when we played it in the regular season, I had it down there. He blocked the punt.
Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now, and he will take this one in for a touchdown.
You can see the niggas can tackle for a second.
43 yards, and his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Huskies 7, Dragons 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Another 3 and out.
Oh, yeah. That is cool. Retarded. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck he was saying.
Man open left side, it's Williams. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Chill out.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just waiting with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh my! I just switched the playbook this game.
Baker with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
From a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards
I run multiple different defenses, depending on how I play.
Whether it's a big-time play by you.
No, I run a 3-3-5 on depending on my personnel, but I switch the personnel to a run stop because he's running the ball a lot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right now it's a 4-4, but I run everything. I literally run everything.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to
I show 4-4s, I show a 4-3, I show a 3-4, I show a 3-3-5.
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lambo is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Fielding near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
They'll run with Pollard. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react. And they will indeed retain possession.
Covered by the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
God dang.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Hurts fumbles.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game.
No, nigga, no, I just fumbled again.
The football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down, Dragons.
They go play action with Hurts. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now here's Pollard, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the 1st half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC Divisional Round. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Burgess. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll have him past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
throwing on first down. Burgess, and that is incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Burgess. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And all the way in for the touchdown.
That's me.
Hardman,
He's kicking me
42 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly. And oftentimes on the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Send them home.
Down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to
GG's, my son.
What happened?
2 years in a row, man. These Sentinels, that's what happened.
First down, Dragons.
Inside the red zone here.
Sound like a person.
No!
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Nigga got hit, bro. I keep getting hit.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football.
Keep getting fucking hit, bro.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
40-yard line.
Yeah,
I had, oh my God, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Damn, who just got injured?
On 3rd down, McMullen, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's a gain of just 3 in the offense.
Yeah, no honey, hey.
The punting unit here on 4th down.
What is wrong with your brother? Why does he do that nut shit?
That run shit?
No, he tries Isaiah Simmons. Like, what's wrong with him? But Chris is sick.
Oh, word.
His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2-3.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he did that.
I just wondered, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead.
Fucking up right now.
Football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
If he got confident in his defense to get to 3 points instead of 7.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Regardless of what we get, we get the thing.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle.
So this game is so fake, bro.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Damn, Rick was some niggas left and right.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Josh, about to stream again?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no?
Trent the only nigga be taking notes on niggas.
You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out
The
there.
rest of us will do it.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to see how they attack.
The Trent mad because he don't know how to build a team like the rest of us. That's his real anger.
Caught on the right side by Jones.
All right, and the reason you've been to the Super Bowl year is because I put you there. Your father.
First down there on a pitch.
So say thank you, son.
I do that shit, Cover. I do that shit.
Ain't no boo, it's facts.
As a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused.
I allowed you to beat me.
And you get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through.
All right, so what?
You're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Back-to-back nice gains.
For 14 yeah, because you didn't play anybody.
From the gun, Burgess. Nice move.
Because you didn't play nobody. Nigga. You have 4 rings off of nobody. I got my rings off of real dogs, nigga. I got my rings off of real dogs, nigga. You mean how? That's the Goliath division, nigga. What you mean, nigga? We have 2 Super Bowls over here. Trent, I will put you. Trent, when I put you over here with us, you're silent. Matter of fact, I'm about to do that. That's your new muzzle. That's your new muzzle, nigga. You don't do shit. You don't do shit, nigga. No, you did not. What are you talking about? When? What is this?
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC
I didn't play it.
We'll return with more after this.
Are you talking about a regular? We were in the same division the last franchise. So you talking about, stupid ass nigga?
They gotta get to the 23 here on third.
You're fucking dumb. You're fucking dumb. You're retarded. See all that talking? See this talking right here is why we put him in the doghouse. And when I put him back in the doghouse, he's gonna be quiet again, and then he's gonna start talking again when he's back over. You know, I send niggas home. That's what I do. I run shit. I still run shit. Look how much power I got and I don't win Super Bowls. That's right. So you know who daddy is, so bow down. I'll put you back in the doghouse, and you won't be, you won't play, man. I'm on 2K.
And Tucker left that one out to the
What are you doing, Tucker?
good off the mark, and this score will stay right where it is.
He really mad right now because he losing that damn game against that nigga. He taking it out on me.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical. Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that,
Yeah, it's lose. How much you lose?
throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line.
That doesn't change anything. It's all we still got to play each other twice a year. It's the same amount. It's the same amount.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
Trent, I'll put you back in the division with the big. It's boring when you're over here with us. It's not fun.
Now this throw caught left side. They get set.
No, they don't.
So they're left with a 3rd and
No, they
3.
don't.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all
They
game
don't.
long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, that's what they gotta say. And then when I send them home like Chris is, he's off the mic. They don't have nothing to say, just like you be. Cause y'all do the same thing, boy for the girlfriend when y'all lose. Bye, June roll runners, nigga.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is tackled inside
Badger.
the 40, not quite to the 35.
Your wins are my wins, Trent. I put you there. So I share my.
But it's good for a first down as well.
I'm like Lil Wayne, man.
Throwing is Hurts.
For you, yes. Not for Rick or TJ.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options.
So he gonna go back to the last 3. The last 3 that I gave him. That's it. So you don't have more than me. I have more. No, give me the last 3. Fuck up. You haven't gone into anybody, Trent.
He's gonna let this go.
You got one legitimate trophy. You beat Rick one time finally for the first time in what? First time ever in the history of this man.
Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that
For the second time.
That's the last they've seen of him in this game. probably
Look
including
at,
himself.
that's what you
If this
sound
were
like. Look at you.
baseball,
Focus on that game, because I know you're getting your ass
mound
whooped.
already
I'm
and
not.
asked for the ball, and he'd
Oh,
be there
that's
getting
right.
a shower. But in
Meant,
football,
mental,
you
I
have to go
understand.
stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your
No, you're
backup
not.
can do any better. Another nice
No.
pickup through the air. I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation.
We can play regular team. We can play regular team. Oh, why?
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Just a yard of pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 3.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Burgess. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On 4th down, Burgess. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Lost so much on
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Burgess rolling to his left.
This nigga just jumped in the air and threw it out of bounds.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down now, McMullen pushing his way inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
What?
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Damn, that search squeaks a lot. What the fuck is that?
Right back to him on 1st down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He's across
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's into the clear. And touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This ball complete to Rager. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
26-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
A gain of 6 yards.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. On first and 10, it's Hurts. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll look to throw again.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do...
It really is, because it's so much hard work, effort. You